Okay. Hey, I got lock extensions and I wanted to do a tutorial, but I forgot. But this one's messing up, so I took out the bottom piece. I'm just gonna show you how I put it in. So basically, you do the same thing that I'm about to do at this halfway point that you do at the root. I already had dreads, so this is more a tutorial for people who have dreads. I guess if you don't have dreads, you kind of just take regular Kinkalon hair and braid it to wherever your hair stopped. So if your hair was if your real hair is this length, you would braid it to a little bit past that. And then you do everything the same as someone who has dreads. So basically, I just took, a lot of people use Bob Marley hair, but I forgot that was what I was looking for. So I just got some kinky hair. You can't really see how it really looks because I broke it apart. This is what it looks like. I don't remember what it was called, but this will work with regardless of what brand you use. The Bob Marley hair is probably better. I haven't used it, but my problem with this is that it tangles a lot. So breaking it apart, it tangled a lot, and I didn't want to use it this thick either. So I have to break it apart, but it tangles. It doesn't break apart easily. So that was my only complaint with this one, but it got done. But anyway, you do the same thing at the root. You kind of make the hat one half the length that you want the dread to be, and then you just take it and wrap it around really tight, and then start bringing it down. And then once it runs out, you just add another piece where you left off. So I want this one to stop right here because I want a bang in the front. So I'm just gonna fold it to, let me get these other ones out the way. Where's my Come on. Let's get along. Alright, so that didn't work. But I can just tuck them in. Wait. I think I lost the one that I was working on. There it is. Okay. Once again, I lost the one that I'm working on. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna start it a little bit on top of where I left off so that it won't slip. I'm just gonna wrap it. See? Then I'm just gonna bring it down. I should have got a thicker piece of hair, but this is gonna have to do it. Now the trick to this is making sure that you're wrapping it. Hold on. You're wrapping it close. If it gets too spacey, it'll slip out. So you just want to push it up every so often. Okay. I'm very sloppy at doing this, by the way. This is my very first time doing it. And my ends don't look as neat as the woman who I watched do it on YouTube. I would love to give her credit, but I can't remember her name. But you've probably seen her video because a lot of people have watched it. She's doing her fiance's dreadlock extensions, and she has relaxed hair. And at the beginning, she was looking for her comb and looking for all her showing you all the products to use. So my ends don't look as good as hers. The one she did on her fiance's, they're frizzy. So I mean, some of them look good, but some of them don't. So I have to figure out what I did right and what I did wrong so I can correct it. But for the most part, this is like really easy. Everyone likes my hair. Some people didn't even realize that it wasn't my hair. Mind you, my hair is literally this length around my whole head. It's like this length, and I have a button back here. So, it looks really natural, even if your hair did a dramatic length change. But hold up, I'm making this one entirely too long. Yeah, I am. But yeah, once you reach the bottom, you kind of just bring, once you reach like where you want to stop, I brought it down a little too far, but I'm stopping it right here. You just bring whatever's left back up and back down. And that's how you kind of lock the loose ends. Now I cut my hair in half. So like if I were to fold it, I have to cut this bottom piece. But if I were like to fold it the wrong way and put like the half that's like cut evenly at the bottom, no, at the top, and like bring it down and have this part at the bottom, like the part that's kind of like frayed and like naturally like stopped with like little loose strands, it would be hard to close it because like you don't have any like thin ones to kind of just wrap up and down and like kind of just tuck in. I don't know if that makes sense, if my explanation makes sense. But like, okay, this one's cut. You see how this end is like, it, all of the strands just come to an end right there. Like just bam right there. And then this end, it's like you have a few like ones that kind of like are thin at the end. Well, you can't really tell here, but like when you break it apart, this is the side. You would want to have this side at the bottom and have this side wrapping around so that when you get to the bottom you have these like little strands to like tighten, because these won't tighten, they'll just keep unraveling. And that's the problem with a lot of my dreads. I didn't realize that until after I had done a whole bunch of dreads, so pay attention to that and you won't have the problem that I have most likely. Just gonna wrap it back up. And I just cut off that piece because like I had done this before and I don't know what I did to mess this one up, but it was like unraveling and for some reason that little piece was like really long. So I just cut it off, but I'm gonna still use the rest to like wrap up and down. I hope that was, oh, I don't think it was my hair. If I have to, I'm sure like there's some of them that I really just hate. So like if I fix them, if I take them out, I'll show you how you do one from the very beginning. But this is, it's not really difficult. Like I do not do hair. That's why I got dreads, because I am not a hairstylist whatsoever. Like I cannot do hair. I barely know how to curl my hair. Like I'm just not a hairstylist. But like I picked it up very easily. Like if it was braids, like if my hair was out, like if I didn't have dreads and I had to do that initial step with like braiding the kinkle on here, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I can't do like, I can't braid extensions, but these type of extensions, very straightforward. I did it with no problem. I mean, it took a long time, but like my mom was so surprised that I was doing this because she knows I cannot do hair. I can't even do cornrows, so that's how not talented I am when it comes to doing hair. So I would like to believe that if I can do it, anyone can do it. So if your pockets are tight and you want some lock extensions but you can't afford them, you should be able to do them if you have the time, because it is time consuming. That's the only thing. But like I ended up buying 4 packs of hair, and like they come long, but they're like folded, but they're this long. And I use basically one of these per dread. I'd cut it in half and then break this in half and break this in half. For like the long ones, that's what I ended up doing. Like I'd cut this in half, break it up. Like this one's cut in half. I would break this up and twist it. When it ran out, pick up the other half, twist it. When that ran out, pick up the other half, break it in half, twist it, and use the last piece. For the shorter ones, I didn't use a whole long piece like this, but I used, no, I used 3 packs basically, because I bought 4 packs, but one of them was with this color, and I didn't use a lot of it at all. So basically I used 3 packs of hair, and they were each $5, so I got this hairstyle for $15. So instead of going to people who are paying like $180, go buy your own hair and pay like $15-$20 and have your nice little hairstyle for a while. Yep, that's it. You can see the back. Adios.